Tea Earl Grey, hot.
Hot, plain tomato soup.
Yeah. Lucky.
1 pan-fried catfish.
Lucky. If only it was that easy. Wait.
Doctor, please make me creamy pesto cavatappi and ragu sausage with roasted green beans and grape tomatoes. Engaged. We are living in the future. Look at this. Fresh pasta, 2 minutes.
A huge thank you to Factor for sponsoring today's video. We have been using Factor for well over a year. We use it even when they are not sponsored. We love them. Factor is fresh, never frozen, dietitian approved, chef-made meals. They come right to your doorstep. You've got 35 options every week. You can scroll the app, pick the ones you want. They come to your door, they're in your fridge, and then when you're starving and you don't want to go to the grocery store, you don't want to do all the chopping and dishes, you don't want to spend all the money on takeout, you've got Factor. I love that it makes meeting my nutrition goals easier. I know I'm getting clean ingredients, food that I actually like and do not have the time or knowledge to prepare. I dread meal planning all the time. There's way too many steps, so Factor makes it so easy. These are not your mom's TV dinners. They are delicious. Like, I'm talking like chicken parmesan with like garlic green beans on the side. My husband eats them, my kids beg for them. We are huge Factor fans in this house. So if you want to try Factor, head to factor75.com or use the link below. Use my code popcorninbed50 to get 50% off your first box and then 20% off your next month of orders. That's popcorninbed50 for 50% off your first box and 20% off your next 4 orders. It's an awesome deal. You won't regret it. Thanks to Factor again. Okay, let's watch a movie. Hello everybody, welcome back to PIB Popcorn in Bed. Thank you so much for being here. It is runner-up day. So, if you are second best at something, don't you give up. There is a chance. We had a runners-up poll on Patreon. So, everything that has came in second place got another chance at redemption. We had 2 polls. One of more like the heavy hitters, ones that I thought if we put them all together, those would definitely win. And then kind of a lesser chance poll. So like a runner-up. So we had 2 winners. So our big hitter winner is Hot Fuzz. And our smaller winner was Highlander, which I've been meaning to watch for a long time. Same with Hot Fuzz. Hot Fuzz, I'm pretty sure, is like on our top 10 of most requested movies for Popcorn Event. What do I know about Hot Fuzz? I know it's the same director as Shaun of the Dead, which, with that in mind, look at all the chocolate we have to taste today. I'm just kidding. If you know, you know. I actually really liked Shaun of the Dead. It was a controversial movie on the channel, perhaps, but I'm not going to get into it. I liked it. I love Benji. What's his real name? Simon? He's Benji to us from Mission Impossible. But he was also amazing in Shaun of the Dead. And I think he's in this too. I think there's like a trilogy by the same director. But I don't think he's the same character in this. I'm pretty sure. I know it's a British comedy and I am excited. And Fuzz, in this case, I believe is Pops. So, Hot Fuzz. I'm into it. Let's do it. Don't forget, if you want to vote on polls like this runner-up poll, there's going to be some good Halloween ones coming up, some trick-or-treats. Don't forget, here's my Patreon. Don't forget to like, subscribe, hit the bell. Here's my Instagram. Let's watch.
Police Constable Nicholas Angel graduated Canterbury University in 1993, attended Hendon College of Police Training, great aptitude in field exercises.
Different character.
Graduated with distinction into the Metropolitan Police Service, became heavily involved in a number of extra-vocational activities. To this day holds the Met record for the 100-meter dash and active duty with the renowned SO-19 Armed Response Unit. The last 12 months has received 9 special commendations, gained 3 injuries in the line of duty. December, when wounded by a man and dressed as Father Christmas.
Hello, Nicholas.
Hello, Sergeant.
Oh, it's Bilbo.
How's the hand?
Still a bit stiff.
He's
Your
serious.
arrest record is 400% higher than any other officer. It's high time that such
H-core.
skills were put to better use. We're making you sergeant.
I see. In where, sorry?
In Sanford, Gloucestershire.
In the country.
Yes! Lovely.
Isn't there a sergeant's position here in London?
No.
Do I have any choice in this?
New.
New.
I'd like to talk to the inspector.
You can speak to the inspector, but I can promise you he will tell you exactly the same thing as I am.
Hello, Nicholas. How's the hand?
It's still a bit stiff.
How's Janine?
We're no longer together, sir.
Nicholas, we're offering you a smashing position with a delightful cottage. Inc. has won Village of the Year.
Cute.
You want me to get the chief inspector to come all the way down here?
Yes, I do.
Kenna?
Nicholas.
How's the hand?
Still a bit stiff.
Chief Inspector.
Keep your seat. Now,
He's from Love Actually.
if we let you carry on running around town, you'll continue to be exceptional, and we can't have that.
There's one thing you haven't taken into account, and that's what the team is going to make of this.
Poor guy. You're too good at your job.
Janine, it's me.
What's the situation?
Nicholas, what do you want?
I have something important to tell you, and I didn't want to do it over the phone.
I'm moving away for a while.
Well, I'm not Janine.
I've been transferred. I'm moving away for a while.
I know.
It's not that long ago. We were talking about getting married.
Yes, but you were already married to the force, weren't you? It's only ever about the job. It's all you care about.
That's not true.
No, you're right. You do have that rubber plant.
It's a Japanese piece, Lily.
You just can't switch off, Nicholas. Until you find a person you care about more than your job, you never will. Actually, there's something I need to tell you.
You're seeing someone else.
How did you...
Is it Bob?
No. Bob looked like the kind of person I'd go out with. It's Dave.
Hello there.
They all look the same.
You do realize that window is broken from the inside?
He can't help himself. He can't turn it off, just like she said. Hey, a man who can take care of a plant is a green flag. Hey, looks like they got a nice hotel, though.
It would appear the heavens have opened,
I was hoping to check in.
but you've always been here.
Excuse me.
Oh, I'm sorry. I thought you were my husband. You must be Sergeant Angel. I'm Joyce Cooper. I trust you had a pleasant trip. Fascist.
I beg your pardon.
System of government characterized by extreme...
Hag.
I beg your pardon?
Evil old woman considered frightful or ugly. It's 12 down.
Bless.
So, if he's the sergeant, he's the top in this town? Will he be the top? Hoodlums?
Could I have a glass of the cranberry juice, please?
Sir, you wouldn't by any chance be the new policeman?
Police officer.
Minors?
Excuse me.
What?
When's your birthday?
22nd of February.
What year?
Every year.
When's your birthday?
8th of May, 1969.
Get out. When's your birthday? Out! It would appear a number of your patrons are underage.
It's all for the greater good.
The greater good.
The law's the law, and they'll have to go.
No gray area here. Why does it feel like there's something spooky going on? Fountain restoration completed in 1993.
I hope you're not planning on driving that.
No.
I'm taking you to the station. Where is it?
What?
Huh.
Shit. Other way.
When did you start?
Tomorrow.
Oh, you in for the night? Go on, force free.
Hey, now I need to speak to him.
You really want to process all this lot? My pen's running out.
Not a problem.
I'm gonna use that one. Who is he reminding me of?
Morning, Sergeant!
Lock me up.
You're a what?
A slasher of prices and discounts, a criminal. Catch me!
He's gone.
Oh, my God. Who's gone?
Sergeant Angel at last. Frank Bottom. I see you've already met my boy. Statistically, Sanford is the safest village in the country. There's a reason we accommodate a few of the younglings at the pub.
The greater good.
Your predecessor assumed that rural policing was easy. And Sergeant Popwell was an exceptional officer, truly exceptional. And he had one thing you haven't got.
What's that, sir?
A great big bushy beard.
He's the guy from Moulin Rouge. He was in something else recently. Oh, Eddie the Eagle.
That is Sergeant Tony Fisher. PC Bob Walker. That is Saxon. Doris Thatcher.
Policewoman. She's not a policewoman.
She is. I've seen her, bro.
She's a police officer.
This is Tom Weaver.
The Neighbourhood Watch Alliance. You'll find that we run a very tight ship here.
Neighborhood Watch.
See what the whole village is up to. I was rather admiring your handiwork last night. Pity you didn't do the same to those bloody hoodies hanging around loitering.
Loitering.
Our friend, the living statue, was here Saturday. We are going to be up to our balls in jugglers.
We'll get it right.
Look, I can assure you it wasn't my intention to upset the apple cart.
Because we all sell apples round here, don't we?
Your dad sells apples, Andy.
Can't wait to jump into Sergeant Popwell's grave.
I'm not jumping into anyone's grave. Got a mustache.
I know.
Have you been stabbed, Sergeant Fisher?
You?
Well, I have. And I can assure you it is not in the least bit amusing.
By Father Christmas, even.
Did you shoot anybody?
He shot a crackhead with a Kalashnikov.
Where'd you get that?
The offender had the Kalashnikov.
You do know there are more guns in the country than there are in the city.
Everybody and their mums is packing round there.
He's from Trying.
What is it like being stabbed?
It was the single most painful experience of my life.
What was the second most painful? You ever fired 2 guns whilst jumping through the air? Ever been in high-speed pursuit?
Yes, I have.
You ever fired a gun whilst in high-speed pursuit? About lethal weapon? No.
Love it.
Die or do? No. You seen Bad Boys 2?
He's gonna get depressed real fast here. All right, better get a start on this. Just kidding again, but I'm just doing it out, please.
This is Leslie Tiller's horticultural expertise has helped put Sanford on the map. Who owns Brannigan Farm?
I hear you're quite the marksman. Would you read a homily at Sunday service?
That might be a little hypocritical of me, Reverend.
Oh.
Open to the concept of religion, I'm just not entirely convinced by it.
You're an agnostic.
I think I have a cream for that.
Well, all that remains is to welcome you to the weekly meeting of the Neighbourhood Watch. I am sure that all of you will have noticed the return of a blight to our street. Refer, of course, to the extremely irritating living statue.
Is it true that there is a place in a man's head that if you shoot it, it will blow up?
Get a quick shot for the Sanford citizen. How about you put the teacher in handcuffs?
I don't think that gives off the right signals.
Can I have your autograph, please? For the breakfast.
Hey, that won't be.
Morning, Angle.
Morning, Angle. The swan's escaped.
Yeah.
Right, and where's the swan escaped from exactly?
Mr. Peter Ian Staker.
P.I. Staker.
Yeah.
Right, piss taker. Come on!
Mr. Staker, we'll do everything we can. Can you describe it to me?
It's about 2 foot tall.
Constable Butterman, this is not the time for personal errands.
Well, there's nothing going on, is there?
There is always something going on. What about this guy?
Mr. Treacher?
Why the extra layer? Maybe he's trying to hide something.
Mr. Treacher?
Okay, what about this guy? Ask yourself, why has he got his hat pulled down like that?
He's fuck ugly.
Oh my gosh.
Oh, it's Lurch. Go on. It's a trolley boy at the local supermarket.
Roger, Ann.
Or is it Angle?
Mr. Skinner, a baby's sick, taking oil sick.
Mr. Skinner, is there a problem?
No. Too many have defected to the big mega mart in Beaufort Abbey.
I am on duty, so if you'll excuse me.
Of course. I simply spied you loitering in organic produce and assumed you had time on your hands.
Well, maybe I'm not the one you should be keeping an eye on.
That's the fridge magnate. His name's George Merchant.
Actually, I wasn't talking about him.
Oh?
I was talking about him. Excuse me.
Throws his hat off.
Super cool.
It's not funny.
You mothers.
Through the gardens? What's the matter, Danny? You never taken a shortcut before?
Hurdle.
Give me that! Do you know this man?
Yeah, he's Auntie Jackie's sister's brother's boy.
It didn't occur to you to mention this before.
Couldn't see his face, could I? I'm not made of eyes.
I'm gonna use that one too. I'm not made of eyes.
Shame Mr. Skinner doesn't want to press charges.
What do you mean he doesn't want to press charges?
I'm simply suggesting that young Peter be given a second chance. I'm sure he's going to learn a valuable lesson.
We respond by not taking a single punitive measure.
That's the way the cookie crumbles.
Mr. Skinner.
Is everything all right?
They're always all constantly eating.
Have you ever seen Point Break?
Yeah. Mr. Bodie.
Amazing bit in Point Break where they jump over fences. Patrick Swayze's just robbed this bank. Keanu Reeves is chasing him through people's cars.
Johnny Utah.
And he goes to shoot Swayze, but he can't because he loves him so much, and he's firing his gun up in the air. He's like, oh.
Filthy.
Have you ever fired your gun up in the air and gone, ah? No, I have not.
Ah.
Gun up in the air and gone, ah. I just feel like I'm missing out sometimes.
What on earth do you think you're missing out on?
Gunfights, car chases.
If you'd have paid attention to me in school, you'd understand that it's not all about gunfights and car chasing. Fire up the roof.
That was brilliant.
Fire up the roof.
Was I going a tad fast, officer?
Yes, you were, Mr. Blower.
Well, now, you see, we are staging a homage Romeo and Juliet. I'm playing the eponymous hero. He's Romeo, not Juliet. Now, officer, I am a respected solicitor, so there's no need to... Just stop writing.
You're playing the male lead in a homage to William Shakespeare's Romeo and Juliet, and you're late for the dress rehearsal. Sufficient reason to travel at 48 in a 30 zone?
Well...
Speed limit specifically put in place to save lives.
This is preposterous.
Preposterous.
Look, stop writing!
Writing.
I apologize.
See what I did then? This is the most important piece of equipment you will ever own. This notebook has saved my skin more times than I care to mention. You should think about using yours more often.
I do use mine.
Mr. Blower left you tickets for Romeo and Juliet tonight.
Well, we can't accept gifts from somebody we've officially rebuked, so...
Wondered if you wouldn't mind representing us at the Amdrams tonight.
My love.
Now. She has wings.
Poison! Aptly some poison doth yet hang on him.
No, no, no.
Bang!
Hold me.
Absolute tosh, wasn't it?
He looks like a Bond villain.
An angel, you came. I'm so thrilled you accepted my invitation.
Inspector requested we attend.
Can't accept gifts from someone we've officially rebuked, so jog on.
Congratulations to you and to Mrs. Blower.
This is not my wife. This is Miss Draper.
Eve works in the local council, Sergeant. I'm sure if we bashed your head in, all sorts of secrets would come tumbling out.
Romeo, Romeo, a pint of bitter for Romeo.
Something sneaky's going on here.
Now you come to mention it, I too have reason to believe she favours the older Jack. Marcus Carter's big brother said he'd fingered her up the duck pond.
Again, let me extend my sincere apologies for earlier.
I think he's gone a little heavy on the stage makeup.
You know, that's the bloke we done for speeding earlier.
Yeah, hopefully that's the last we'll see of him.
World. Oh, we're driving. Ay, ay, ay.
You haven't got long.
To us?
Oh, that got real.
Yeah. Decaffeinated.
Oh my gosh!
Well, we should get a proper cordon off, screen the remains from public view, close down the road until the ambulance crew arrive.
Car accident.
Nasty way to go.
There never was a story of more woe.
Excuse me?
Martin and Eve.
Mr. Skinner, do you mind telling me how you know the identity of the persons involved?
You know how it is. News travels fast.
I love skirting Romeo.
Just saying things aren't always as simple as they look.
Most times they are. Let's just wait till Dr. Archer comes back with something before you go jumping the Kalashnikov.
All right, in the meantime, at least consider interviewing the widow. Martin Blower was clearly having an affair with Eve Draper.
Because we sat through 3 hours of so-called acting last night, and the kiss was the only convincing moment in it.
What else you got? Crockett and Tubby?
Skid marks. Skid marks at the scene. Doesn't it seem a little strange that Martin Blower would lose control of his car and not think to apply the brakes?
You causing trouble?
Yes, they are.
Edge is edge, you know, only chopped
Said edge is edge, huh?
What did he say?
He said an edge is an edge. He only chopped it down because it spoiled his view.
Mr. Webley, I trust you have a license for that firearm.
I does for this one.
Does for this one.
He does for this one. Where on earth did you get these?
Found him.
You found him? Sea mine.
See mine.
This is an extremely dangerous collection. It's a wonder nobody's been hurt before.
There's a lot of junk. Deactivated.
It's not live.
It looks live.
Found him.
Kind of like a police, Roy, and what can I get you that isn't a cranberry juice?
Okay, I'll have one.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about.
Any news from earlier?
Yeah, CSI found nothing. Dr. Archer reported no misadventure, and Mrs. Blower has 4 alibis. It's not your job to investigate this incident, is it?
What made you want to be a policeman?
Officer.
What made you want to be a policeman officer?
He's tender.
I don't remember a time when I didn't want to be a police officer, apart from the summer of 1979 when I wanted to become at the Frog. It all started with my Uncle Derek. He was a sergeant in the Met. He bought me a police pedal car when I was 5, arresting kids twice my size for littering and spitting. I got beaten up a lot when I was young, but I never forgot the clear sense of right and wrong that I felt at the wheel of that pedal car. I had to prove to myself that the law could be proper and righteous.
Shame.
How so?
I think you would have made a great Muppet.
What made you want to become a police officer?
Dad does it.
Lethal weapon.
Mum died. It's what he wanted, you know. Keep me close by.
Do you mind if I ask how she died?
Traffic collision.
I'm sorry.
Never mind. Hey, watch this. Jesus Christ! Ta-da! Hey, come on, silly bollocks, get him in.
You know, Judge Merchandon,
Evening, officer.
we're just discussing the accident. What say we drink to their demise?
Shouldn't that be drink to their memories?
Of course. Oh, he'll be in bits tomorrow.
I think somebody needs to go home.
Oh, good grief. It's hardly in keeping with the village's rustic aesthetic.
I'm all right.
I would not want to be here in the morning.
Is it Skinner? Or is that too obvious?
This is me.
See you in the morning.
Unless you want to come in for a cup of coffee.
I don't drink coffee.
No! You never needed to say that.
When did you move in?
About 5 years ago.
You get some houseplants.
Oh, yeah.
Janine used to say I loved my Lily more than I loved her.
Is that why you split up? Because you'd done it with a plan.
It's more about me being obsessed with the job.
That's good, though, right?
I'd be good at what I do.
You are good at what you do. You just gotta learn to switch off little Melanie yours.
By the power of Grayskull.
Point Break or Bad Boys 2?
Point Break it is. You can't do it. Oh, those were so Patrick Swayze's eyes. You ever point your gun up in the air and go,
This is about to go off.
Haven't seen this one. Spoiler alert.
Nasty way to go. Seems like Mr. Merchant tried to have a little fry up and left the gas on. Several times. You shouldn't eat late at night.
I don't know, quite like a little midnight gobble.
What do we reckon? Angel? Huh?
Okay, we get a proper cordon up, we let the fire crews finish their stuff, and then we get forensics in to do a thorough sweep of the house. Mr. Messenger, a statement will be issued shortly.
Actually, I just wanted to ask, what's your perfect Sunday?
I'll deal with the press, Sergeant. Perfect Sunday.
Foul play. We're just hoping to talk to the last people to see Mr. Merchant alive. Namely, Sergeant Nicholas Asswipe.
Why is this such a big joke to you? 3 people have died in a week.
Oh, come on, Dr. Sherlock. They were accidents.
The victims knew each other.
Everyone knows everyone around there?
Yeah, if you didn't see anything suspicious.
Sanford's most wanted.
Swan all along. This is not funny, Detective.
You do your job and we'll do ours.
There's the detective.
It's the raffle with a very special guest presenter.
I'll bring him the cup.
Where's me after a couple of pints?
Shark! Come on, boys, leave Sergeant Angel alone. He's working. Actually, Nicholas, you might as well take a break. I've got something to show you.
Oh, Danny's my favorite, officially.
3 cans wins you the squeaky bunny. 5 cans gets you the floppy lion. Take out all the little people, you get to waltz off with the cuddly monkey.
I thought I made it clear to you how I feel about firearms.
It's only an air rifle. Sergeant. Dear Lord. Amazing. Thank you, Danny.
I can't believe I shot someone.
Danny, believe me, it's not something you ever get used to.
Yeah. Maybe we should go on the bouncy castle, take our minds off of it.
Angel. Hi.
Mr. Messenger.
I need to talk to you about George Merchant.
Here to announce the winners is the newest addition to the Sanford Police Force, Sergeant Nicholas Angel.
Simon Skinner.
Too much of Joyce's lemonade, perhaps.
And the next name is...
Messenger.
Tim Messenger.
Knew it. Run! I really must go. Mother! Oh my gosh!
Oh, just an accident. It's all right.
Nicholas.
I think all these deaths are linked. I think Tim Messenger was murdered.
Who could do something like this?
Maybe it was the Swan.
Are you saying that this is a crime scene?
Yes, sir, I am.
Detectives, sir. Start interviewing everyone who was at the thing.
Oh, he's got shorts.
Sergeant, Nicholas, Danny, you know what to do.
You really think this is murder?
I just don't think we should rule it out, that's all.
Did you find anything?
I was extremely shocked when I looked at my watch and discovered that I should be in the pub. Not everyone's a murdering psychopath. It's high time you realize that.
Just solve it yourself, Angel.
Did he mean me or that?
You said I could be an amazing policeman officer.
There's always something going on, Danny. And you won't be an amazing police officer until you understand that. You don't know how to switch off.
He's got some monkey. This was... Got a notepad. He's reading through every article of the Sanford. Okay.
Morning, Constable. Thanks for the monkey. Danny, I think I'm onto something.
Are you?
I think with a little deliberation we can figure out what links these deaths.
Tim Messenger. Go. Editor and journalist of the Sanford Citizen. Terrible speller.
Oh, yeah?
Self-made millionaire. Said he had big plans for Sanford. Pissed on the floor in the Crown.
Martin Blower, respected solicitor.
Cheated on his missus.
Most certainly.
Eve Draper.
Blower's leading lady. Favoured older men.
Fingered.
Worked at.
Planning and development.
Where George Merchant secured permission to build his dubious mansion on Norris Avenue.
Maybe they were all accidents.
Oh.
Happy birthday to you.
Danny, why didn't you say something?
Personal errand.
I was wondering, do you have any Japanese peace lilies?
Is this for someone special?
Yes, yes it is. You going somewhere, Miss Tiller?
Yes.
Why the move, if you don't mind me asking?
You know that fella who blew up?
George Merchant?
Well, George Merchant, God rest him, wanted to buy this land. I thought I might take them up on it. I haven't really got that much family. We're moved to Beaufort Abbey. Would you like a card with this?
Sorry, you were talking about the offer.
Sound. Martin Blower, God rest him.
God rest him.
Knew where the new bypass road. And then that reporter, God rest him, finds out about the route. 10 times what George Merchant and Martin Blower, God rest them, offered me. And I decided to sell it on myself to some folks from the city. Apparently they want to build a big shopping centre.
Could you just excuse me for just 1 second?
No! No, Mrs. Tiller! No! Not Mrs. Tiller!
Stop!
Get him! Oh, Mrs. Tiller, they're gardening shears? You messed with the wrong po-po. So funny, you just really hurt her.
Hang about. You're saying this wasn't an accident?
Leslie Tiller was f***ing murdered!
Just like Tim Messenger?
Yes!
Oh, you put it in the swear jar first.
Murder. Change that.
Did they do it?
Record.
Thank you, Andy.
Accidents happen all the time. What makes you think it was murder?
Because I was there!
Why were you there?
I was buying Constable Butterman a Japanese peace lily for his birthday.
What?
I chased a suspect from the scene. Innocent people don't run.
Maybe you did it.
What the?
Sergeant Angel.
Yes!
Nicholas.
Maybe Butterbeer's in on it.
What am I going to do with you? The boys here aren't used to the concepts you're bandying about. There hasn't been a recorded murder in Sanford for 20 years.
And what's more, I know who did it. Can I see the manager, please?
Mr. Skinner to the manager's office.
What do I owe this pleasure?
Simon Skinner, I'm arresting you on suspicion of the murder of Leslie Tiller. I'm also arresting you on suspicion of the murder of Tim Messenger on May the 1st, of George Merchant on April the 29th.
Why on earth would I do that, Sergeant?
I'm glad you asked.
Lay it out.
My suspicions were first aroused when you appeared at the scene of the Blower Draper death.
He looks exactly like a fox.
When you not only indicated an awareness of the couple's affair, but also inferred that Eve's connections at the council might make her privy to important information. You were already suspicious that George Merchant was buying up a large area of land on the outskirts of Sanford. You see, the land Merchant was buying had little value in of itself. If it became accessible by road, it would be a prime location for, say, a retail park. Killed the competition in cold blood, staging the murders as accidents. There was a loose end. Tim Messenger. Splatter thought he could share with me what he'd told Leslie Tiller that very afternoon, the true value of her land. And make good your escape utilizing your impressive skills as a fun runner.
Very entertaining, but I rather think you've been watching too many films.
He hasn't.
Why would I kill Leslie? You clearly aren't aware that we're related.
Oh, but I am.
Cousin Sissy.
These accusations are quite meaningless, Sergeant.
I'd need something conclusive. Something that placed you at the scene of the crime. Perhaps a wound you sustained on a piece of broken glass this very evening.
Sergeant, this is beginning to get embarrassing. I'm sure the store's security footage will absolve me. Do feel free to spool through.
But it all added up.
Did you really get me that plant?
Yes, I did. It's been impounded as evidence.
Maybe Dad'll still let me water it, eh?
Yeah.
Sergeant, I wanted you to know that if I do indeed now own the land, that I intend to turn it into a memorial garden.
And what you do with your land is of no concern of mine. Jog on.
We're missing a piece. Come on, Angel, we're missing a piece.
No luck catching them killers then?
It's just the one killer, actually.
Killers then?
It's just the one killer, actually.
Light bulb?
What's the matter? You got brain freeze?
Freaking love a drumsticks.
I got brainwave.
Maybe he's not alone. Maybe there are others.
Nicholas, do yourself a favor. Sleep on it.
They're gonna try and kill him. Lurch? Yes! Holy cow! Show yourself! Called it!
Hey, Biggin. Playtime's over.
No, the Japanese peace lily.
Angel's been taken care of.
Yarp.
He's not gonna get back up again.
Narp.
Good. Proceed to the castle.
Skinner just sent someone to kill me, and now he's gone somewhere. To the castle, I think. I'm gonna go after him, okay? It's Nicholas, by the way.
What happened to your peace lily?
I'm gonna bust this thing wide open.
Wait. You might need this.
Could have done with a flip. With the chanting.
Could I possibly be in several places at once?
How did it happen?
You'll find that we run a very tight ship here. Seems like Mr. Merchant tried to have a little fry out and left the gas on. Nasty way
The
to go.
neighborhood watch. 9.
Janet Barker has decided to call her boys Roger and Martin. And the christening will be a week on Saturday, and we're all invited. Tom?
Thanks, Joyce. Now, you'll all be delighted to hear that the tenacious Sergeant Angel has been taken care of.
We need a cell phone with video.
Nothing will stand in our way.
For what?
Oh, I beg to differ, Mr. Weaver. I'm arresting you under suspicion of conspiracy to commit murder. Calling yourself a community that cares.
We do care, Nicholas.
What about the greater good?
The greater good.
Dear heavens.
Blower's fate simply the result of his being an appalling actor.
You murdered him for that? So Eve deserved to die too?
Oh, she did have a very annoying laugh.
George Merchant?
He had an awful house.
We begged him in vain to make his residence more in keeping with the village's rustic aesthetic.
Tim Messenger's tenure as editor of the Sandford Citizen has been unbearable.
This great paper had become riddled with tabloid journalism. Persistent errors.
He listed her age as 55.
53.
53.
What about Leslie Tiller, one of your own?
Cousin Leslie was a terrible shame. But it seems she was set on moving away.
How can this be for the greater good?
Stop doing that.
These people died for no reason whatsoever.
Oh, I wouldn't say that. Hello, Nicholas. I was like you.
Oh, I knew Butterbin is in it.
On the eve of the adjudicators' arrival, some travellers moved into Callahan Park. Before you could say gypsy scum, we were knee-deep in dog-muck thieving kids and crusty jugglers.
Don't do that.
We would make Sandford great again.
So this doesn't make any sense.
The adjudicators arrive tomorrow.
You saying this is all about winning the best village award?
Dear heavens.
Bloody no.
Not Danny.
Back off! Back off!
Come on, Nicholas, you haven't got it in you.
Is this a dream? Danny's not in it. Is he? Oh my gosh.
Gypsy scum, travesty, thieving kids. There hasn't been a recorded murderous sample for 20 years.
Oh my gosh.
I'll make sure everyone gets their just desserts.
Oh my gosh.
If we don't come down hard on these...
Sorry, that's...
Danny!
This is murder! It's not. It's ketchup. I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about the others. That's not true. It is. Dad just said it was his special club. I thought it was about rapping people on the knuckles and sending them on their way. Frank! He's appointing himself judge, jury, and executioner. Not judge, jury, and executioner. Who are they going to believe? My dad or a loony London police officer? But it won't be just me, will it? We can do it together. You and me. Partners.
There's a whole dungeon of evidence. Bring the Blue Fury. Oh my gosh. I can't believe that whole thing that he laid out, which made perfect sense about the land and the buildings and it was really just about winning the best village award.
Sir, is there anything I can do for you?
This is something I have to do myself.
Danny?
Oh my gosh!
What are you gonna do? Just walk in and arrest the whole village?
Not exactly.
What's the plan?
Oh, Sergeant Angel, someone from London called for you. I'll tell him you'll ring him back. I didn't know we had a mounted division.
Nobody tells me nothing.
Sure.
Want to do something useful?
Angel.
I'm not sure what he's gonna do by himself. Bad boys, what you gonna do?
Morning.
Why is he always wearing that big coat? The hoodies.
That's what I'm talking about.
Is there any regular humans in this place?
Fascist!
Those are blood guts? Which one's this guy?
Stop this mindless violence!
He's gonna pull out a gun.
Off, grasshopper.
Stabbing vest. It's regulation.
I thought you was a goner.
Drop your weapons! I brought you into this world. I think it's rather fitting I should be the one to take you out of it.
You're a doctor. Deal with it.
Pub?
I thought he shot them! Have you ever shot your guns while jumping through the air? Oh!
Danny, step away from the sergeant.
No, Dad.
You do as you're told.
No, Dad.
Taking orders from you anymore.
We could be real police officers and help us bring an end to this absurd story. You ever wondered why the crime rate in Sanford is so low? What? You've been brainwashed, Tony.
And it's only now that I'm starting to realise how ridiculous it all is.
Silence!
If she could see what you've become, I think she'd probably kill herself all over again.
You're not seriously going to believe this man, are you? Are you? He isn't even from round here!
Maybe it's time to give it up, sir.
You incompetent flatfoot!
Stay here with Saxon and hold everything down.
Fair enough.
Officers, let's go.
Skinner, that's right.
Straight now. Well, we've got the element of surprise.
My, here come the Fuzz.
You deal with the store, I'll deal with the trolley boy. Is this what you really, really want?
Yarm.
See yourself.
Here come the Fuzz. Here, I'll go take sunglasses on still.
It's all like Andy!
Come on!
How's Lurch? He's in the freezer. Did you say cool off? No, I didn't say anything, actually. Shame. A bit earlier on that you missed when I distracted him with the cuddly monkey, and then I said, playtime's over, and I hit him with the peace lily.
You're off the f***ing chain!
Real missed opportunity to say cool off.
everyone!
Nice one, Doris.
Nothing like a bit of girl on girl.
Can you handle this, Sergeant? Right, Sergeant! Danny, let's roll.
Nice, Danny.
We should get down there.
He even runs like a pervert.
Head him off.
Oh, yeah.
The adjudicators. It's your son, butt twad.
Bang, bang! Swan!
Stay back, or the ginger nut gets it!
Oh my gosh. It's like the Phantasm Batman fight in the little village. Come on. What the Skinner? Whoa. No!
Of my village! Not your village anymore!
You did good, kid.
Ta.
What's your name?
Aaron Aarons.
Little X-Acto knife? Those are dangerous. Oh! Ooh. Okay.
It's over, Danny.
I'm going to miss the ice cream.
Stay back! We don't want any more bloodshed!
Frank, this whole thing started because you lost somebody you love. Expect me to believe you'd let it end the same way.
I'll tell you how this is gonna end!
I feel like I should say something smart. You don't have to say anything at all.
Blue Fury.
My perfect summer.
We need you back. The figures have gone a little squiffy in your absence, it has to be said.
Come back to London. Yeah, well, the thing is, I kind of like it here. Besides, we have to do a considerable amount of paperwork.
Skid.
This is going to take ages.
Yeah, it's going to take all night.
Special vocab guidelines state that we say staff and not manpower, because manpower's a bit sexist.
A bit of manpower, do you, Doris?
Dirty bastard.
Oh my gosh.
You know what you are. A bloody busybody!
Which one's that guy? Oh, he's the neighborhood watch.
Oh God, no.
Hey! Danny! It's gonna be fine.
He's wearing his vest.
Hang on!
He was wearing his vest, right? Standard procedure. You wouldn't do this to me. Movie. That's supposed to be a fun black comedy.
Hope these are okay.
Yeah. They're lovely.
Oh, frick. It's for his mom. Oh, you did me. You got me good.
Sergeant Butterman, Little Hand says it's time to rock and roll. Bring the noise.
Oh my gosh. Those cheeky, clever Brits. I feel like they made fun of action movies, of everything in such a clever and hysterical way. There was like, I'm sure watching that a second and third time, I would have caught even more. But like every line was like so good. Every character, the freaking Andys, like the other girl cop who made sexual puns every single time. Like, I thought it was so smart and so hilarious. Danny, love him dearly. And like, I loved when Nicholas just goes bad A. She's just got real, you know, like it's just the scene from Point Break, everything that came at like one point in the movie, and then they somehow used it again in such a clever way. Guys, I loved it. It was, it felt a little bit like Dale and Tucker versus Evil. You know, just like the over the top deaths, and also like Shaun of the Dead, of course. This category of black comedy has very much surprised me that I actually really enjoy. Oh my gosh. Okay. So, this is a trio, right? There's one more with Simon Pegg and by this director. I gotta see it. I guess I also need to see Bad Boys, but how happy am I that I had seen Point Break before. Anyways, that was so fun, so clever, so witty. Loved it. Okay, thank you so much for watching along with me. I'll see you next time.